Hello again my friends, the Shadow Thief is a level 28 strike exclusive to the House of Wolves. Your mission objective is to hunt down and kill Tannix the Scarred, a ruthless fallen mercenary. So then we'll speak again after the mission briefing from Varix, the Reef's fallen vendor.
Tannix has no house. He kneels before no banner, owes allegiance to no Kell. He is a murderer, and very good at what he does. I have been tracking him since wolves broke their chains, yes? Now Tannix works for Wolfpack, but not for long. Tannix has been sent to plunder the hive. Your job just as simple. Avenge the dead. Stop him from stealing the dark.
So then, your mission is simple. Hunt down and kill Tannix the Scarred. Now, you'll face off against Tannix 3 times during this strike, wearing him down with each encounter until your final battle in the heart of his ship. It's a fast-paced strike that you'll be able to blast through with relative ease after you've completed it a few times. Now for me, the highlights of this strike include the section where you teleport onto Tannix's ship in pursuit of this fleeing bastard, and the section where you do battle with a Wolfwalker. Now I'm not going to narrate over this entire video, but I will pop up when I want to bring something to your attention, so enjoy the gameplay and we'll speak again throughout the video.
Be cautious as you confront him. He will try to trick you. Fight. Win. Lift field distortion. Catch just above you.
So then, this is your first encounter with Tannix. Now he's carrying a Scorch Cannon, and when you defeat him at the end of the strike, you get to play about with it for a little while. But you need to be quick, as only one of you can take it, and it's on a timer, much like the Sword of Crota. Now picking this thing up is actually a little bit pointless as the mission ends soon after, but it gives you a little practice for when it drops during the Prison of Elders. Now, if you'd like to see gameplay of the Scorch Cannon, click the link in the description box below. So then, after you've inflicted enough damage on Tannix, he flees into the teleporter and boards his ship, and that's your cue to jump in after him.
Tannix is jamming our comms. Fight well, Guardian. Fight for honor. Tannix has called you out, Guardian. You are challenged in the ways of old.
And here is your second encounter with Taniks, and a fairly short-lived one at that. Again, pump bullets into this bastard until he flees, and then fend off the waves of fallen vandals and shanks that pour into this room. Now, things can get a little intense here as you're dealing with a large number of enemies in a pretty confined space. Now, I found that a heavy machine gun is a really effective weapon in this scenario. LOL, as you can see, I fell into a hole in the ground. Now, I had no idea this was here, so you might want to watch where you step during this section of the strike. And it's here where you encounter a Wolf Walker, which is no different to a Devil Walker. Shoot the legs, damage the exposed core, and rinse and repeat until dead. Now, what makes this Walker a little more challenging is the fact that you're fighting this thing in a confined space. You need to be careful to avoid its cannon beam blast while fending off vandals, captains, and shanks. I get dropped a few times here, but to be honest, it shouldn't cause you any real problems. And once you defeat this thing, it's onwards to your final battle with Taniks. Now, I've slightly sped up the next minute of gameplay, as I'm sure many of you guys have already played through countless Devil Walker fights. This one really isn't any different.
Guardian down.
So then, after a few more minutes of scrapping, we defeated the Wolf Walker and continued our pursuit of Taniks. Now, as mentioned before, Taniks is using the Scorch Cannon, and as you can see, this thing has incredible splash damage and is pretty effective at blocking you from moving through narrow corridors. But don't you worry, we get this bastard in the end. And here's where your final battle with Taniks takes place. There's nowhere left to run, so it's a simple case of focusing as much damage as you can on his weak spot, his head. Now, those of you who've taken down Ascor the Archon Priest in the Winter's Run strike will have no problem finishing the job. the bastard is down. As you can see, he drops his Scorch Cannon, which one of you can pick up. Like I said before, it's a little pointless as this is the end of the strike. Now, if you'd like to see gameplay of the Scorch Cannon in action, click the link in the description box below. Now, the Shadow Thief strike is exclusive to the House of Wolves, and you'll be able to get your hands on it May 19th. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. And as always, until next time, Guardians.